Hey, this is Brizzly here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing about the PlayStation 5 and probably the Xbox Series X as well. There's a controller that was leaked, and I'm pretty late to the game right here. But I'm going to be showing you guys what the new controller of the PS5 looks like. And it looks pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. It looks pretty amazing. Actually, I think it looks a little bit better than what the PlayStation 4 controller looked like. And it's been probably, let's see, it's been like 7 years since the last generation consoles came out. And evidently they're going to be coming out still, even with all of this going on, it's going to be coming out in the holiday 2020 this year. Hopefully it doesn't get postponed, but the amount of consoles that are going to be sold are going to be very limited. So they're going to be sold, like, they're probably going to sell about like 6 million, 7 million consoles this year, and then later on down the road they're going to make more, depending on how the sales go, I guess, or whatever the case is. But the controller, to me, looks pretty nice. It looks amazing. I like the black and the white kind of mixture, the black on the bottom of the controller, and the blue little light that's on the side instead of on the top. They're on the sides right there. They still have the same little motion sensor thing, like in the middle of the controller, so that's pretty cool that they kept that there. And when I looked at the pictures of the leaks of the controller first, when I seen it for the first time, it looked like the buttons were like painted on. It didn't look like they were pushable, if that makes sense. I mean, if you put it to the side, it looks like buttons. But when you have it like this, like it doesn't look like it's pushable, or if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't make sense half the time, but yeah. There was an article that came out about this console, and I'm gonna read it to you guys. And the sources say on this article, that says PS5 has lots more secrets to reveal, says executive Sony engineer. So I'm pretty excited to hear about that. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. I like, when it comes to consoles, I don't care which one it is. It could be PlayStation, it could be the Xbox. It doesn't matter to me, really. I like both consoles. I like any console. I like any gaming console, period. Like, it just doesn't matter to me. I'm not one more for the other. It's just, yeah, that's not me. What it says is the PS5 has more to show off and probably a slew of exclusive games, which can mean a lot of things. Like, it can mean like there's 10 or more games that are exclusive for the PlayStation 5 alone and not for the Xbox. So Xbox, I know for sure, has Halo 5, not Halo 5, my bad. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite, that's exclusive for the Xbox Series X. Halo has been only for the Xbox since it first came out, for the original Xbox. So it would make sense that the Halo Infinite game is going to be exclusive to the Xbox Series X, which hopefully does come out this year. And they continue it with, Sony has more secrets to reveal for the PlayStation 5, according to a former principal software engineer who has worked on the next generation PlayStation. Taking to Twitter, Matt Hargett wrote that there is a lot more to come from Sony around the PS5. Many things haven't shown up in leaks. There are plenty of secrets that are being well kept, he tweeted. So I know they are known to have a lot of secrets going around for the PlayStation 5, and they don't really like to leak out that much details about it, like more details than the consoles itself. We still have yet to know what the PlayStation 5 console looks like. Like, I am like sitting on the edge of my seat waiting for them to release the actual trailer, not the, comedy sketch type of trailer. But like, if you guys hadn't seen the one from IGN, I actually kind of thought that was real for a second. They had me fooled. But they had this like trailer of the Xbox Series X, and then they had one behind it, and then it grew and grew and grew and grew, and it says it's like 100 times bigger, or I don't know, like it's crazy. And then they called it the Xbox Series XXL. I'm like, okay, now I know it's fake. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping within like the next couple of weeks, maybe in mid-May or June, they'll release it. Hopefully in the beginning of May, that'd be great. I'm waiting for what it looks like. I doubt it will look like the PC tower like the Xbox Series X is going for. I think it's going to be like a regular type of console looking type of thing. I don't know if they're going to go with a full black. I would prefer the full black, all black console The controller can pull it off, but I don't think the console can really pull it off that well. And as the article continues, it says, less of a secret and more of something that Sony must do is the reveal of the PS5's actual design. So far, all we've seen are development kits and a slew of slick renders of what the console might look like, but nothing official from Sony. In contrast, we've seen the Xbox Series X in full with detailed hardware breakdowns. So again, Xbox Series X are ahead of the game when it comes to revealing the trailer, what the consoles look like, the specs, the power, the system behind it all. And there's even videos of them showing us that you can jump from game to game within 4 to 6 seconds, and you can save your progress in the game without having to quit the game. So you can even turn off the console and it will pick up from where it left off, and it's great, it's amazing. The Xbox Series X seems really, really, really promising. I have an Xbox One X. It's pretty fast, but it's not nearly as fast as what they're saying for the Xbox Series X, and they're proving it in the videos. So shout out to Microsoft for that. They're doing an amazing job on releasing trailers and everything else and for the consoles. The article also states we have been given a glance of the somewhat controversial DualSense controller, and previously known as the DualShock, but other hardware details aside from the console specs remain under wraps. So Sony is rather likely to reveal the console's design before too long. So I think we're about to see what the console is going to look like pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about it, so hopefully we don't get our hopes up and stuff like that, but I'm really excited for it. They have also stated we would also like to see how PS5 features such as rapid game loading thanks to its super fast SSD, ray tracing, and 3D audio are integrated into games. And speaking of games, we're due to see PS5 game announcements before too long, which I'm very excited about. I want to see what kind of games they're going to come out with. I know, I'm not sure if it's going to be for the PS5, but I think they're going to release it for the PlayStation 4 and stuff like that. The Last of Us 2. And a lot of people are not too happy about it, I hear, with the gameplay and stuff, like the leaks and stuff that they came out with, but I don't know. According to the latest rumors and speculation, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is set to be a PS5 exclusive, as is a new Crash Bandicoot game. And a Far Cry 3 remake for the PS5 and Xbox Series X could be on the cards, as the actor who played the game's prime antagonist, Vaas, Michael Mando, also known for playing Nacho Varga in Better Call Saul, said Vaas might soon return in some form. We have a list of the PS5 games to expect, but so far we've heard no real details on what the PS5 might have in terms of exclusive games, especially launch titles. So those are almost certainly secrets Sony is sitting on, I should say, but you know what I'm saying, yeah. They do a lot of things where this year around, it feels like they're keeping more of a secret and having people on the edge of their seats and stuff like that, so they can get more excited when they do release stuff like that. But it's also very risky when they do stuff like this, and turns out like when the trailer is released, people are like, okay, so we waited for this long for this. So it's kind of a risky type of thing that they're doing, but it's kind of smart at the same time. But it is a little bit risky what they're, how they're pulling this off. But I don't know, like it feels like they could have done a better job in terms of like releasing trailers and stuff like that. Xbox is, even if you're not an Xbox guy, you gotta admit that they're doing a really good job on releasing trailers and stuff and showing the Xbox console itself and telling us and letting us know that, how powerful it is, 12 teraflops or whatever, I don't know, I think it is 12 teraflops of GP or GDD or whatever it's called, I don't know, I'm not a specs guy. But then they continue with, however, we have been granted another look at what the PS5 can do in terms of graphics, as the developers of Quantum Error have shared screenshots of their upcoming horror game that'll span the PS4 and PS5, with enhanced graphics for the latter console. Ray tracing and 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second are in the cards, though the trailer the developer released was created on a PC running similar settings to the PS5 rather than the console itself. So it could be running on the PC itself, I don't know, it's like, I don't know what they're talking about, but it seems like they're releasing screenshots of the game itself on the PC from the PC version of it, but we want to see the consoles. We want to see what the consoles can pull off, not the PC. We already, the gamers that play on the PC already know what it does, already know what it looks like, We want to see what the consoles can do, and that's what we're going to do, Hopefully they release trailers of the gameplay itself. We hope Sony has something extra to share with the gaming world, such as a new PlayStation VR headset. But until Sony lets more information out of its PlayStation arm, all we can do is speculate. So yeah, guys, let me know on your thoughts of the PlayStation 5, I should say, and discuss it down in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to win the console war? I really don't care who wins. I don't care about what kind of console does what better or whatever. I love games in general. But that's going to wrap it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video, as always, leave a like, comment down below, and then subscribe if you're new, and click that notification bell if you want to be notified on a brand new video. And that's going to be doing it for today's video. So if you guys want to catch me in the next one, you can, and I'm out. Peace.